Hey tubers, how y'all doing today? It is I, once again, D Heller 777, better known as Little Dragon, out for a fall ride. It is, let's see, I believe it's November 7th. And it is a pretty crisp day. Got some temperatures right now in the 40s, mid 40s. That was a beautiful tree there when it was in full bloom, or when the colors were just right about a week or two ago. As you can see, most of the leaves have done their thing. That tree there on the corner was the most beautiful tree when it had leaves. You should have seen it a week or two ago. Should have gone for a ride for you guys. The colors here in the middle of America were just really spectacular this year. I love these late fall rides. It is about 30 degrees this morning when I got up and went deer hunting. My bow hunting. I didn't see anything today, but I killed a 10-point buck yesterday. That's for you, Viper 6. I hope your hunt went well. I know you were out chasing them critters too. So today, in between hunts, I thought I'd jump on the bike and just go for a little stroll, you might say. So good. Can't hardly stand it. Boy, it's a toss-up. What do I like to do more? Ride motorcycles or go hunting? Boy, that'd be tough. I better slide back a little ways. I don't trust this person in front of me, not knowing if he's got an automatic or a manual transmission. No use me getting squished. Buddy, don't run me over. There's still some motorcycles out this time of year. It was crisp this morning. Good heavy frost. No snow yet, but they say next week there could be a couple flakes or two. Yeah, I don't like this. People out in the middle of the street, walking in the street. Whoa! Jeez, get him out of the street! Almost hit him. Damn! You see those imbeciles? Oh Lord! Bite my tongue. Thank you, Jesus. I'm telling you, before 1987, there would have been some words exchanged there. It would have probably been more than words. Could have killed that little kid. Oh, my heart. Lord Jesus, thank you so much. And another imbecile. Back into a normal rhythm here. What was I going to talk about? I can't remember. It was sales call just blew everything out of my mind. It's kind of windy, but I need to get on the highway for a few minutes. Maybe I won't. I'll save the highway for another day. Back to my train of thought. Getting late in the year, getting towards Thanksgiving and Christmas. A lot of things happening in people's lives. My lives, there's some pretty good sized life events getting ready to happen. Some I can share. I've already shared with you guys. The other I'd have to wait and see. Pretty big one. I'm losing my job. November 27th is my last work day. Been with the company 32 years, and we got bought out by a foreign company. I won't name the country, but I use one of their flags as an oil rag in one of the videos. That's getting ready to happen, so it's going to be a big life-changing event for my wife and I. My wife's a homebody. She raised 2 kids, stayed at home, and done the work I wouldn't want to do. So she's been doing that for the last, we've been married 40 years, and she's been doing that for the last 30 anyway, maybe a little more than that, 35, 37. So along with that comes some reality checks, as far as any Social Security and stuff's not going to be much, because she hasn't worked outside the house much. And what they call a pension, what can I say? You can call it a pension if you want to, but I really would be careful doing that because it's not much. But anything is better than nothing. So I'm going to have some fun with this guy. So that's a pretty good sized event getting ready to happen, and we got to kind of settle into that, and I have to start looking for a job. The job market's pretty tough, like everybody knows, and how it's going to be for a 62-year-old man, I don't know, but it doesn't sound good. But I am not worried. Well, maybe a little. No. So that's one of my life-changing events coming. So I figure out how to make payments on this bike for the next 4 years. Figure that one out. Put food on the table. All the other goodies that everybody else has to pay, just like me. And then there's another one that's coming up sometime probably in the future, but that is I don't know, I'm going to say a work in progress. It is a issue that I'm having to deal with, but probably going to have to deal with. I dealt with it about 10 years ago, and looks like it may have come back, so we'll see how that goes. I was going to take you down this street. Usually the colors on this street are fabulous, but missed it by about a week and a half, 2 weeks. So you guys have been cranking out videos like guinea pigs producing jelly beans. You guys are getting me in trouble. You know, I'm on vacation. It's my last vacation of my life I'm going to get to take probably. And I saved up my 3 weeks and right before I'm losing my job, so it bumps up against that. Doing a lot of hunting and stuff like that. Things I need to get done, but I'm spending way too much time watching you yahoos make videos. What can I say? I love it. Man, I wish I could have got on the highway today. Time is 12:30. I got too much other stuff to do. I got to be back in the woods by about 3 this afternoon. Everything's going fine with you. I'm really waiting to see NT8 and that crew do start their polar bear challenge. I used to do that stuff. I grew up in Colorado, and I had to do that every day to get to work. I had a 650 Yamaha XL 650. It was about a 69, 68, somewhere in there. I used to have to ride that sucker because my little Volkswagen was always giving me hiccups. If you guys ever saw the Volkswagen Cheech and Chong we're in, I had one just like that, and it did the same thing. Smoked a lot back in the 60s. I don't know what that was all about. Valves, must have been the valves. Anyway, I used to do that all the time, and it just got to be where I hated riding in the snow. So I don't do that too much anymore now. I'll ride all winter long if the roads are decent, you know. Here, where I live, they throw a ton of rock salt. I mean, they must mine all the salt they can find around the world and throw it on our streets. So I try to wait till some of the salt gets washed off, but cold weather doesn't bother me much. So I'll see you guys on a ride soon, I'm sure. A little colder than the 40s. You all take care. Been my privilege. The little dragon said so. He's gone.